Is the favourite, and they're ready to run. Racing. American Victory was last out of the gates and not free striding out in the early part. Floral Arts and Zabil Victory got the best of it. Moon Glow's ridden up. Murcielago goes forward and Classic King plonks right on the back of the speed. Rainbow Express Island Spirit are next, followed by Ambitious Leader, then Flash Harry. Out Deep Globe River from Kiwi Dash. Two off to Native Language, Modern Prospect. And American Victory is flopped back to the tail of the field, and Deleuze doesn't look too perturbed by that. Into the first bend, and it's Moon Glow the leader by a half length on Zabil Victory. First up from a long break, Classic King third on the rails. Deeper out, Murcielago going forward. They're followed further back then by Floral Arts in between runners. Then came Rainbow Express on the outside of Ambitious Leader. Island Spirits out deep together with Globe River. They are walking in the lead. Kiwi Dash on the outside of Flash Harry firing up. Then Native Language from Modern Prospect. And back last is American Victory. Won't be suited by this slow speed as they turn, where Moon Glow now shaken up by Sam Matan from Murcielago, who gives chase on the outside. Then Island Spirit from Globe River pulling to the outside. Native Language and American Victory to the extreme outside. It's Moon Glow and Murcielago fighting it out. Moon Glow the inside of Murcielago. American Victory and Native Language trying to get into it, but Moon Glow's kicked from American Victory on the outside. He's coming with one last charge. American Victory. He drives at Moon Glow and American Victory. American Victory got up to beat Moon Glow. Kiwi Dash third, followed by Classic King, Flash Harry and Floral Arts. Deeper out Globe River from Native Language. Then came Ambitious Leader from Rainbow Express, Modern Prospect, Zabil Victory and Island Spirit, who covered the ground, finished at the tail of the field. Champion Lad is now boxed and ready. We're on the C3 course today, 1,200 metres, and they're racing. And Happy Sunday and Smart Fellow got the best of the start from Master Ying and Dr. Candy. Star of Fame showing a bit of pace, and the one's caught pretty deep into the first bend as Happy Sunday leads for fun. They're followed further back by Leader around Island Sunrise, Progressing Times, Cheeky Lad. Two further back to Champion Lad and Spicy Hot as last. It's Happy Sunday, a clear-cut leader and no pressure. He's going too quick for them to get near him at the moment. Happy Sunday 2 lengths clear from Master Ying, and Smart Fellow's firing up on the apprentice in third. Dr. Candy the outside, a length further back to Star of Fame. The one's off the bit at the 600 metres. A length and a half to Cheeky Lad around Leader. Two further back to Progressing Times, Island Sunrise, Champion Lad and Spicy Hot as last as they turn the corner. And it's Happy Sunday spinning the corner, 2.5 lengths clear of Master Ying under pressure. Dr. Candy's placed under pressure, but he starts to give chase to the leader. Smart Fellow's very green, but he starts to pick up the bit. Then Star of Fame, and further back to the one, it's Happy Sunday coming back to Dr. Candy. Smart Fellow under the whip, starting to dig in now as Dr. Candy sweeps to the front. Smart Fellow gives chase. Dr. Candy and Smart Fellow. Smart Fellow's driving at Dr. Candy and Smart Fellow. Good ride by Marco Chu. Smart Fellow ran down Dr. Candy and Happy Sunday third. Then Star of Fame from Master Ying. Further back to Leader. Over on the inside, Island Sunrise. The one was under pressure all of the way. Then Spicy Hot, Progressing Times, Champion Lad and Cheeky Lad never getting into it. He finished at the tail of the field. Drawn in gate 12, Marco Chu winning the previous for Tony Cruz. Tony with a heavily backed Giga Spirits, this time handled by Jackie Tong. Racing. Key winner Jump Well. Hello, putting on a display out of the gates his choice and chance. He's put himself out of play. Laser Powers jumped nicely with Key winner, and they're both going to the near side of the track. Sure Joy bounced well in the centre of the course, and Splendor Gold's right there together with Giga Spirits. Right on the far side, we've got Easy showing some pace together with Kingy Fly, Glory Years. Just behind them in the yellow is Chada Delago shaken up. A couple to Key winner, yielding ground now from Super CJ, Choice and Chance, and Pragmatic is last. Sure Joy races to a clear-cut lead now at the 400 metres from Giga Spirits, and Kingy Fly shaken up. Laser Power on the outside fence has got plenty of room. They've shaken off Glory Years Easy, and further back to Chada Delago. It's Sure Joy still the leader. Laser Power's coming at it the outside. Giga Spirits the inside. Kingy Fly is trying hard. Giga Spirits and Laser Power race to the front. Laser Power the outside. He's doing better than Giga Spirits. Laser Power first up since April wins it. Laser Power by 3 parts to Giga Spirits. Sure Joy third in front of Kingy Fly. Now they're all in. Here we go. Ready for race 5. They're set. Racing. Deep out, One-Eyed Jack and Connoisseur's Love jumped nicely. Poser out with them as well, but near the inside, X-Speed's got the speed to lead at the moment. Travel Leader jumped well, and not too far away is Green and Blue from Alexander the Great Ever King. Then Grab It, Chin Solar, Pacific Alliance, Flying Winds, Pacific Sorcerer and Sunny Riviera. X-Speed has the rails. One-Eyed Jack and the yellow blinkers goes up to eyeball him, and One-Eyed Jack gets his head in front. Connoisseur's Love third, Ever King fourth, followed by Travel Leader and Poser is caught 3 wide. A length for the back on the inside to Grab It, just being urged along a bit by Sam Matan in the early part. On the inside of Alexander the Great, 2 further back to Pacific Alliance, who's found the fence on the inside of Green and Blue. 2 lengths off to Chin Solar from Sunny Riviera. Flying Winds yielding ground, and Pacific Sorcerer is last of all. 1,000 metres out, it's X-Speed and the light-weighted One-Eyed Jack going stride for stride, and the well-supported Connoisseur's Love has been put in a lovely position by Wong, fourth, 1 out, 1 back on the outside of Ever King. Poser's caught deep around Travel Leader. Grab It's been off the bit throughout, but Eric just keeps niggling away at him. A length for the back to Alexander the Great from Pacific Alliance. Then Green and Blue, Chin Solar. 2 off to Flying Wind, Sunny Riviera. And Pacific Sorcerer is not going well. He's last of all. 500 metres out, it's X-Speed and One-Eyed Jack. Connoisseur's Love comes off the heels now to make a line of 3. This allows Ever King room to move through. Further back to Grab It. Travel Leader's laying in. Pacific Alliance pulls out. He runs on. Further back to Green and Blue, and Chin Solar gives them a big start. Connoisseur's Love race to the front now from Travel Leader. Grab It going into third. Further back to Green and Blue and Chin Solar, but it's Pacific Alliance drawing clear from Connoisseur's Love. Grab It holding third. Further back to Green and Blue, but Pacific Alliance is pulling away for Di. And here's a big win, Pacific Alliance from Connoisseur's Love and Grab It third. Then Green and Blue. Further back to One-Eyed Jack, Chin Solar. Then Ever King. A couple off to Sunny Riviera from Alexander the Great. Flying Wind beat 4 home, being Pacific Sorcerer, Travel Leader, X-Speed. Poser race 3 wide and finished last of all. First baby set, so they're all boxed now, ready for race 6. Flag is up. They're racing. Triumph and Diamond jump well. So did Magi, Joy and General Dance. Perfect Times ridden up on the fence and feels so good with them. Deeper out, Thunderstorm trying to muster from Happy Go Largo. First Baby's caught very deep, and Rich for All spearing through the pack. Followed by Not Quite Perfect, Unique Speed and Treasure Raiders caught deep. Further back then to Triumph and Diamond, who box well, but he can't muster. Back with Triumph, New Triumph, and Good View Success is last. Nunes takes Perfect Time to the front into the first corner. From the newcomer, General Dance can feel so good is sliding up on the fence going to third. Just off the bit there, feels so good as he got tight for room and drops off sharply. Magi Joy chopped down to the fence now into third. They're followed deeper out then by Thunderstorm. First Baby's off the course from Rich for All and feels so good recovering. Treasure Raiders is firing up as he can do on the inside of Happy Go Largo. Then came Not Quite Perfect from New Triumph. Unique Speed, Good View Success and Triumph and Diamond is last. Perfect Time leads rounding the corner. From the first starter, General Dance, who's called upon for an effort. Deeper out is First Baby, Thunderstorm. Treasure Raiders making some headway, and further back to Feel So Good. General Dance goes to Perfect Time, but Treasure Raiders closing on and Feel So Good the fence. Happy Go Largo and New Triumph from well back. There's many hopes. Rich for All's getting tight for room, but he bulldozes his way through. Wow, what a finish. Rich for All and Feel So Good. Feel So Good, the inside of Rich for All. It's going to be close. Feel So Good, I'd say. Maybe Feel So Good by a half head to Rich for All. Third, maybe First Baby from General Dance. Then Perfect Time, New Triumph, Not Quite Perfect. Rattling home late was Triumph and Diamond. Then Magi Joy from Treasure Raiders, Good View Success, Unique Speed and Thunderstorm. What a finish. Into 8.7 now, Medic Legion. He's an outright second favourite. He's boxed, in, ready, racing. Medic Legion actually jumped okay from his wide draw, but he's not mustering. Packing Winner, the favourite, jumped well. So did Sudden Splendid. Champ Dragon being hard-ridden. Barracuda's going forward. They're both under the whip out wide, Champ Dragon and Barracuda. At the moment, they can't head off Packing Winner. Sudden Splendor settles in fourth. A couple off to Cinderspiel on the inside of My Lanson and Vita Patrol on the rails. Further back then to Pure Alpha on the inside of Charming Speedy, Quality and Global Ways firing up out deep. Then Forever Riches from Easy Punch, and Medic Legion's been snagged back to the tail of the field. Well, he had his backside ridden off Champ Dragon, but he couldn't cross the favourite Packing Winner. Packing Winner with the rails drops his head to lead narrowly from Champ Dragon. Vita Patrol in third, Sudden Splendor fourth, and Barracuda's caught deep. Just didn't have the pace to go on with it. Then came Pure Alpha on the rails on the inside of Cinderspiel, and My Lanson caught deep. Further back to Charming Speedy and the Cerise Blinkers. He's throwing his head up in the air on the inside of Quality. Then Forever Riches, Global Way. Easy Punch being revved up. Medic Legion's on the fence, last and very quietly ridden as they make the final bend. And it's Packing Winner from Champ Dragon. Barracuda's been deep all of the way. Vita Patrol's off the bit. Sudden Splendor starts to rev up. Then Pure Alpha from Cinderspiel, Charming Speedy. Quality gets to the outside. Then Medic Legion and Easy Punch. It's Packing Winner and Champ Dragon. Packing Winner shakes off Champ Dragon. Very wide out. Medic Legion's closing on an Easy Punch with Quality. Favourites under pressure. Packing Winner. Medic Legion and Easy Punch swept to the front. Easy Punch after Medic Legion. Medic Legion and Easy Punch. Another close finish. Easy Punch from Medic Legion, and Forever Riches flashing home on the rails. Then Cinderspiel from Pure Alpha. Packing Winner softened in the lead. Then Quality from Charming Speedy, Vita Patrol, Sudden Splendor, My Lanson, Global Way. Champ Dragon knocked right up, and Barracuda was last in. You're right up on the speed. They're all set. Racing in the Chevalier Cup, Tiber and Firm Offer were the last two out of the gates. An evenly balanced field other than that. What a Bob bounced well. So did Noble Crusader. Bobo Win, Noble Man and My Choice. Supreme Class settles in sixth, but only a length off the lead. Then Liberals Night, Good Profit to the fence. Further back then to Tiber improving on the outside of Fruity ridden up. Two further back to Firm Offer and Cheeky allowed to settle at the tail of the field. What a Bob leads, but he's pulling pretty hard. He'll hand up now to Noble Crusader. Rolls on from the outside, so it's Noble Crusader heading off. What a Bob and My Choice, and the favourite Supreme Class winds up three back the rails on the inside of Noble Man. Bobo wins off the pace as well in a midfield position on the outside of Good Profit. Then Liberals Night from Fruity Tiber. Firm Off of the fence, and Cheeky is last of all. Noble Crusader makes the running here at big odds today. It's Noble Crusader a length and a half to What a Bob. My Choice the outside. Prebbles coming off the fence on Supreme Class. Noble Man still there at his outside. Then Good Profit. Firm Offers going up the fence. Deeper out is Bobo Win. Cheeky's running on together with Liberals Night. He's out on Supreme Class, giving chase to My Choice. My Choice and Supreme Class. Firm Offers rattling home on the inside. Supreme Class gets to the front from My Choice. Firm Offers finishing hard. It's Supreme Class a neck in front of Firm Offer. Supreme Class just hanging on, and Supreme Class by a head to Firm Offer. My Choice finished third. Then Fruity from Good Profit. Wider out Cheeky and Tiber. Then Bobo Win, Noble Crusader, What a Bob, Liberals Night and Noble Man finished at the tail of the field. Starter happy, they're off. Fantuzzi, as usual, last out of the gates. And in the centre of the course, Dr. Well and the grey Honey Money jump well. So did Maverick Star, the outside. Hawke's Bay's got some pace. Leilati's there on the fence, and Danehill Express deeper out. Followed then by Class Win on the inside of Lojong. He's trying to improve his position. Wealthy jumped okay, but he's just dropping back a fraction. Syllabus ridden up to hold a spot on the fence. Then Agility from Tom Six, lots of toe. And Fantuzzi settles down last. It's Maverick Star and Honey Money vying for the early lead. Maverick Star, the outside, gets a neck in front of Honey Money. Danehill Express is covering the ground in third on the outside of Hawke's Bay and Leilati the fence. Then Dr. Well in a midfield spot in front of Class of Win. Syllabus the rails, Lojong deeper out. Two further back to Tom Six, then Wealthy. Fantuzzi the rails from Agility, and Lots of Toes being taken back to the tail of the field. Maverick Star continues to press on here, and it's Maverick Star getting 3/4 of a length in front now to Honey Money. Danehill Express getting in a bit closer in third position as they move past the 800 metres. Leilati sitting fourth on the fence from Hawke's Bay and Dr. Bell the outside. Then Syllabus still being urged along by Del Pesh on the inside of Class of Wind and Lojong deeper out. Two further back to Tom Six being revved up. Then Fantuzzi from Agility. Wealthy's been shuffled all the way back to second last now, and Lots of Toe goes back to the rails as they turn. Maverick Star served it up to the leader, Honey Money, all of the way. Then Danehill Express. Hawke's Bay's called upon for an effort. He quickly goes up to join the leaders. The swoopers deep out include Fantuzzi, Agility, Tom Six, as Hawke's Bay gets about a length and a half clear from Maverick Star still there. Then Honey Money very deep out as Agility is putting in. It's Hawke's Bay in front. Agility and Tom Six are trying. It's Hawke's Bay being tackled by Agility wide out. Oh, Agility might have got there. Agility on the extreme outsides lunged at Hawke's Bay. Tom Six has run third, then Wealthy. Behind them Leilati from Syllabus. Then Lots of Toe, Honey Money, Maverick Star, Danehill Express, Fantuzzi, Class of Win. Then Lojong and Dr. Well finished at the tail of the field. All in now, ready for the 10th. Racing. And a good line out with the exception of He Can Tango, and Terra Firma's ridden for speed. Rosinol jumped well. Picture Perfect and Calcando have pace, and Town of Dragon in the pink goes up the fence. Flying Tamari just eases in, so we get a nice trailing position in advance of Evergreen. Then Ocean Tranquil from Pocket Money a little bit handier. He Can Tango the fence from Grand Cru and Romantic Winner between them. Two further back to Holligan, and last of all is Spokesman. It's Terra Firma being tackled by Rosinol, and Rosinol pressed on here by Robbie Fred, so he's going to get to the front clearly now. From Terra Firma, Calcando third, Town of Dragon fourth, then Picture Perfect with cover. A length further back to Flying Tamari on the rails from Evergreen. Then Ocean Tranquil from Pocket Money, Grand Cru. He Can Tango the fence from Romantic Winner. And the last two are Spokesman and Holligan as they race past the 550, and it's Rosinol the leader. Narrowly from Calcando, Terra Firma, and Picture Perfect comes out. Flying Tamari's off the fence. Town of Dragon's trying to push his way through. Then came Evergreen, Grand Cru and Pocket Money getting to the wider part of the course. And then He Can Tango going back to the rails as Calcando races to a narrow lead from over on the inside. Rosinol, who keeps batting on. He Can Tango's coming off heels. He's rocketing home. And then Grand Cru, but here's He Can Tango charging to the front. Out of the pack, Flying Tamari with a late run, but He Can Tango beats Flying Tamari. Third between Calcando and Pocket Money. Followed in by Rosinol, Picture Perfect, Ocean Tranquil, then Evergreen from Grand Cru, Romantic Winner, deeper out Spokesman from Holligan, and Terra Firma weakened to finish at the tail of the field. So Rocket Wind looks to be better now, and Awesome Dragons coming back into the gates. So here we go. Once again, they're set for the last. Racing. Hanging the gates wide out, Celebration and Right Fra jumped well, but so did the favourite Lucky Diamond, who spears to an early lead. Secret of Kings in Disguise moving right up on his outside. Right Fra, Celebration deeper out, and Dan Sold's a lot handier on the back of the speed. Then Esperanza on the fence from Grand Noble. A length to Carrizo Creek from Packing Hero. Awesome Dragon, Rocket Win and Brilliant One's taken back to last. So a change of tactics on Secret of Kings. They're rolling to the front today. Out by a length as he sits up, and Celebration moves up the outside. Disguise third and Lucky Diamond fourth. Followed the outside by Right Fra, who's caught three wide on the outside of Dan Sold, and Esperanza on the fence. Deeper out then is Grand Noble from Carrizo Creek. Further back to Packing Hero from Rocket Winner. Awesome Dragon and 2.5 off to Brilliant One last. So Celebration gets to the front now, steadies the pace to lead from Disguise. Secret of Kings behind the leader, then Right Fra the outside is still caught deep with Dan Sold just kicking up in the centre. They're followed then by Grand Noble. Now Lucky Diamond's been then shuffle back, 3 back the rails. From Esperanza, Carrizo Creek trying to push out of a pocket from Packing Hero. Then came Awesome Dragon, Rocket Win, and Brilliant Ones last as they turn. He does get out now on Carrizo Creek. Disguise raced up to head off Celebration. Right Fra bats on, followed by Dan Sold, Secret of Kings, then Grand Noble. Lucky Diamond needs a run. Carrizo Creek winds up. Lucky Diamond gets to the clear now. Disguise race to a length and a half lead. But both Dan Sold and Carrizo Creek running on. It's Disguise in front. Dan Sold's coming hard. Disguise being tackled by Dan Sold, but Disguise wins it a neck. Dan Sold, a nice run though. Carrizo Creek in third, followed by Brilliant One. Then Celebration. Lucky Diamond got out, had his chance. Then Grand Noble, followed by Right Fra. Further back to Packing Hero, Rocket Winner, Awesome Dragon, Esperanza. Secret of Kings, they rode him upside down and he ran last.